Well, welcome to Peterborough United. I suppose the first question that always gets asked is why Peterborough? Why the decision to come here?
Well, I spoke to the manager a few times over the summer, and I suppose like any other manager would, he told me the plans for the club, and it were really attractive for me, both on and off the field. To be honest, the way he plays and the way I could adapt into his plans next season, and I really liked what he had to say, and that's what drew me in, to be honest.
Yeah, and I guess as a player, when you're out of contract, you want to get it sorted as quickly as you possibly can, so you have no doubts going into the new season, and you can join in pre-season on the first day knowing you're a Peterborough player. Yeah,
100%. It's nice to get sorted early as this anyway, and I'll be looking forward to going down there in pre-season because everyone wants to get sorted, especially before pre-season. So, you can get that pre-season under your belt and meet all the lads when we go back in, which I think is the 24th of June, and crack on and get them runs under his belt, so I would imagine, and get some game time and get the group together again.
Yeah, you've played at Bolton with a number of players that have obviously played for Peterborough. I'm guessing you may have talked to them at some point about the club. Is that important to know what you're going into? You can always listen to a manager, but it's nice to get first-hand experience.
It is, yeah. I mean, I'm good pals with Ben Anick, that used to be down there, and he had nothing bad at all to say about the club. It was all positive. He enjoyed his time down at Peterborough, which I knew anyway, to be honest. I think he done well down there as well. So, speaking to him, he had only positive things to say about the club, and that was after I spoke to the manager as well. So them two put together obviously resulted in me coming in and signing down at Peterborough.
And I guess part of the attraction as well is you want to be involved in a promotion push. You don't want to be in League One for very long because you've obviously played at Championship level, and it's an opportunity to come in and be part of something special, hopefully. Yeah,
definitely. From looking at Peterborough from an outside in over the last few years, they've always been a team that's attacking and never short of goals from what I've seen. So it should be an exciting season. The additions of like myself hopefully can bring a tad of experience down there, and there'll be a good group down there, and hopefully we can push for them top two or top six, which I've no doubt we'll do.
Yeah, and as someone who's played in League One and got promotion out of League One, it's a long, hard slog. What would you say is needed? What kind of qualities do you need as a team to get out of that league?
Qualities, yeah, obviously you need qualities all over the pitch, but in terms of type of experience and young hungry players, I think are needed within the squad, and I think we'll have that, and that gives you the best chance to go up, to be honest, along with the Tuesday nights away from home, where you'll need to pick up results, and that's where you need a good group. And like I say, I've looked at the squad already. There's some great players within that squad, and I've no doubt that we'll be up there at the end of next season.
You played a lot of matches in your career for someone still so relatively young in the game, and I guess that experience is going to be key, not just to impart on the younger players, but also coming into a new club. You are going to be a new boy. I suppose it never goes away, that first day of pre-season.
No, it doesn't. It's always strange walking into a dressing room full of new players that you don't know. But obviously, I'm 29 now. I've done it before, and I can't wait to get going. So I'll roll on the 24th.
Yeah, and after difficult times, I guess a fresh start is something you were looking forward to.
It is, yeah. I mean, obviously this season, it's well documented about our club that things have not been great. So it'd be nice to get to a club and concentrate on football, and the aim is to go up. There's no question about it, and as soon as we get in pre-season, I'm sure the manager will lay down his plans to the lads, and we'll get our fitness under our belts, and we'll crack on with the games and get off to a flying start, which will be the plan.
And without going into anything that's gone on previously, concentrating on football is what every footballer wants to do, and not have to worry about anything else. Is that something that, as player, you can just focus fully now on, as you say, trying to help achieve the goal next year?
It is definitely. Obviously, this season for myself and a lot of the lads at Bolton it's the off-field problems have crept into our performances. I think anyone would admit that, and you can understand why, which I've never had before in my career, and it's a crying shame, to be honest. But coming down to Peterborough, I'll be able to concentrate on my football and solely football as well. And like I said, the main aim is to go up and finish in that top six at least.
And in terms of before pre-season, I guess mentally and physically, it's about getting some downtime now and prepare yourself for the new campaign.
It is, yeah. I mean, as a player, I think many players will tell you as soon as that season finishes, you're automatically thinking about pre-season straight away, and them fitness runs you have to do. But it's part of the parcel. But I'm sure the lads will be doing their bit off season. They'll get the downtime in and come back in that first day fit and ready to go.
And just finally with that, obviously we don't know what's going to happen next year in terms of leadership, captains, etc, etc. But even if you're not the skipper, those leadership qualities are important, that those people in those key positions do the right thing in terms of helping the team along, whether it be centre half, centre midfield, whatever it may be. You've got to sort of lead from the front.
You have, yeah, but I mean, a captain's the thing for me. I've always looked at it as you need 11 leaders out there, to be honest, or at least a handful. To have one's just not enough. I don't think. You all need to be pulling together and as a squad, and you need to be looking out for each other on the pitch. I think that's massive. When I've got promoted to Bolton, that was one thing that we're really concentrated on, looking after your pals out there, and if you do that, then you give yourself the best chance.